Hello everyone. Today we start our first online class, and this series of classes are directed to the preparation for your all Russian test. But first of all, in a chat box, write down your last names, and plus if you can see me well and hear me well. Okay, thank you. The most difficult part in the test is speaking part, in particular describing a picture. It's the most challenging part for you. And at today's class, I'll give you some tips which will help you. Как мне переключать эти? Will help you to master your speaking skills, to enhance your vocabulary and become more confident and fluent in English. First of all, look at the whole picture. What is it about? What is going on? What does it tell us? As an example, let's take the picture which you can see in the right hand corner of the presentation. To answer these questions, you can say that it is about school, about lessons, about students. Then, when you get the general idea of the picture, break the photo into subject parts. Speak about location, time, people, object, and activities. So let's take location. Where does an event take place? Where are the people? Where are the objects? So the event takes place at school, at the lesson. The students are at the lesson. The students are in the classroom. The next is time. When does an event take place? When does it happen? What season is it? So, this event takes place during the lesson. What season is it? Maybe it's early spring or late autumn because the students are wearing light clothes, sleeveless dresses, short-sleeved shirts and t-shirts. People. Who is this person? So you can see a boy sitting at the front desk. He's a student, he's a teenager. How old is he, she? He's about 15 or 16 years old. He's a high school student. What is his or her occupation? We have already said he is a student, high school student. What is he, she wearing? He is wearing a white short-sleeved shirt. What is he, she doing? So he's yawning. He closes his eyes with his hands. And how does he or she feel? How does he feel? You can say that he feels tired or bored. If you see an object or some objects in the picture, try to answer the following questions. What is it? What are these? What is it or are they used for? What is it or are they made of? Is it anything unusual or strange about it or them? But we don't have a picture with an object. That's why let's go further. Then think about activities. What is the person doing? Why is it happening? Any other ideas? any other hypothesis. So hypothesis is a possible explanation that needs testing before we can say it's true. So we don't know it for sure. We can just guess about it. So ask questions. Why do you think that? And you answer, I think that. Is it possible that? It's possible that. How do you know? Okay. So let's return to activities. What is the person doing? The guy is yawning, maybe because he is bored or he is tired. Bored or tired, we don't know it for sure, but it's our hypothesis. Now, when you answer with simple responses, you should put all pieces together to make up your description. But your description shouldn't be a number of short sentences. You should combine your simple sentences using connectors. Connectors are special words which help us to connect sentences. Let's look through connectors. How to connect ideas. And then it's addition. So if you want to add some description or some information, you use and or then. But however, on the other hand, contrast and compare. When we compare two things, two objects, maybe people or some activities, we use these connectors. When and then, time. Because, so, even though, nevertheless, means cause, consequence. So, why it happened. If, unless, condition, in order to, or so, purpose or aim, goal, and in order to provide an example, use for instance. At the end of your description, you should add your feeling about the picture. Why do you like it or not? And explain why. Okay, now it's practice time, and we'll practice how to combine sentences using connectors. This is an example text, an example of description of this picture. Please pay attention to the red underlined words. These are connectors. This picture is about school. The students are at the lesson. They are listening to their teacher. I think it's spring because the students are wearing light clothes. We see a teenage student at the front desk who is yawning because he is bored or tired. It is possible that he studied hard or played computer games at night, but maybe he doesn't like the subject. I like this picture because I sometimes feel like sleeping at the lessons, and I understand this book. Okay, now let's take the next picture. So you can describe this picture in two ways. As an outsider or apply to your own appearance. An outsider means a stranger, you don't know this dog, it's just a picture for you. And apply to your appearance means you can describe this picture as if you are the owner of this pet, as if this pet is yours. Now let's look at the first example as an outsider. Pay attention that animals we don't know, we use pronoun it. And animals which we keep at our home, apartments, which are our pets, we use pronoun he or she. So the first description, as an outsider, we don't know this dog, that's why we will use pronoun it. Let's look at the description. It's a picture of a Pekingese dog. It's a cute, small, fluffy creature. Pekingeses come from China. They are calm and nice to family members. But they don't like strangers, so they bark a lot when they are outside. They are choosy about food. And here don't forget to add your opinion, your attitude towards this picture. You can say, I like this picture because I like dogs, I'm fond of animals, or you can say, I don't like these pictures, I prefer cats, or I don't like this picture because I don't like when animals live at home. The second example is a description as if you are the owner of your pet, of this pet. This is a picture of my Pekingese pet that is cute and small. Her name is Jessica. When I take her for a walk, she barks a lot because she doesn't like strangers. However, Jessica is calm and nice to the family members, but she is choosy about food, so it's difficult to please her. Now let's take another example. Look at these two pictures and we will describe the first one. Look attentively at the picture and then let's answer the questions about this picture. Who is in the picture? Yes, you're right. It is a woman in the picture. How old is she? Yeah, maybe she is about 60 or she is in her late 50s. Where is she? Maybe she's at work. She's in the shop. What's her occupation? Yeah, maybe she's a shop assistant or maybe she's the owner of the shop. What is she wearing? Okay, she's wearing a dress, a scarf. Let's look once again. She's wearing glasses. Okay. What does she feel? She looks rather serious, but she looks kind and friendly at the same time. Now let's look at the description and again, please pay attention to the connectors. These are red underlined words. You can see a woman in the picture. She is maybe about 60 years old. I think she is at work because she is standing behind the desk and it has cash register on it. Everything in the room looks quite old, so it's perhaps an antique or second-hand shop. There are a lot of pictures on the wall behind her and colored clothes and dolls. There are a lot of small ornaments on the shelves. The woman looks serious but still very friendly. She is dressed quite casually and has a scarf tied around her neck. And again, say if you like this picture or not. You can say, yes, I like this picture because this woman reminds me my grandmother, Or you can say, I don't like this picture because I don't like secondhand shop. So it's your own idea. Okay, now it's your turn to practice. At home, please describe the second picture and send me your description in electronic journal. And don't forget about the tips I have given you. Good luck and thank you. Thank you for your watching. Goodbye.